So now let's start with installation of Expo CLI. If you are going with the docs expo.dev, so just copy here npm install global expo CLI. Okay, and after that go with your command prompt. Inside your command prompt, just paste it here and enter it. And after this installation will be completed, Expo is gonna download into your system. I already have a Expo, so I don't need to worry about it. But yeah, definitely I need to just wait for some time here. Okay, if you got the command npm install uh, hyphen hyphen, or you can say minus minus dash dash sign global expo CLI, you can just copy it or you can type it. It was really easy. It will be downloaded some of the packages, and its command is also useful to upgrade your expo as well. Okay, in some of the cases expo is going to be upgraded, then you just need to retype this command and your expo will be updated. Okay, I hope you got it. Okay, so now it's time to work on a project. Now, how are we going to create a project? That's the point, right? So first we need to open our command prompt inside the folder where you wanted to build your project. Okay, I just created a React Native YT folder, and inside that particular folder I'm just opening my terminal. Now here is the point. Here you need to type expo init and your project name. Okay, let me just zoom it out little bit so that you can able to understand. Okay, now I hope that you might be seeing it. Expo init and your project name, and that's the important part of it. Now here I'm going with the first app and just enter into it and wait for some time until they download all the files. And you know, there are some things like this. We need to choose a template. Now what exactly template we are going to be choose? Here is the point. Okay, if you have a TypeScript knowledge, if you wanted to go further and you wanted to go with navigations and basic things, then you can just go with that. But if you are a beginner, if you wanted to learn it, go with blank. It's similar. If you have a knowledge of Android Studio, there will be the lot more options are actually going to be presented. And there is a one activity called as empty activity. Just like that, it is a blank activity. Okay, it's a blank page. It's one single page where you can create, customize your own things. And in mostly of the cases, when I was trying to build an application, I'm just going with the blank. Okay, um, it may be helpful or it may be creativity for creating awesome designs and UIs. Okay, so just just with it. Okay, but if you have TypeScript knowledge, go with this way. But if you don't have any TypeScript knowledge, go with the blank. Enter onto it and just wait for some time until they download all the things. We need to wait for some time. At the first step, it maybe takes some time, but in after the first app is going to be downloaded, second app will not take that much amount of time. It will just go the fastest as possible as he can. It's depending on to your system that how much capabilities, how much your internet speed is going to be good at it. And that's it all. Okay, so okay, let me just wait for some time here. Okay, now you can see this. Here is our project and it has been completed. But now we wanted to use this into our application, into our Visual Studio Code. So that's why I'm just opening my VS Code. I'm opening my VS Code on, and the VS Code is opening with React Native folder. And I want to open my first tab. So I'm going like this. And now you can see my first tab is actually going to be open. But now I need to zoom in a little bit so that everyone can see the code. It's good. Okay, now let me open my Android Studio so that I can open my Android emulator, and we will go through a couple of steps. So how we gonna run it and all these things will be cleared up. Okay, so open your Android Studio, go to your more actions and AVD manager where you can see your emulators. If you don't have emulator, you just need to create it, and it's very easy. Here is the create virtual device button. Go with the next step, and this will be like more clear way. Okay, so don't try to worry about it. It's really good. Okay, it's, you can see my emulator is there, and I'm just closing all other things. And okay, here is our emulator. Now what we gonna do, uh, our emulator needs to be at top, so I just change the some settings into it, like go on to the settings and just emulator is always on a top, and just close it so that we can see the emulator at the top. Okay. So for now I'm just going with this way, and yeah, I prefer to go like this and alt Z. Okay. Okay, now let's run the application. To run the application, you just need to open a terminal of a VS Code and just go with npm start. And after you click on the npm start, it will be open your browser first, not the directly the Android emulator. It will open your browser, and into the browser we got in options like run on Android device emulator, run on iOS simulator, run in web browsers, and some couple of more options. Well, you can see this here is also some of the options are actually presented to the terminal. So if you want to access with your terminal, you can just go with access with terminal, press A. So I'm just pressed A so that it will be open into my Android emulator, and you can see here is the detection. So this machine is detected the pixel 2 API, and now it is able to download the application. First it will open onto your Expo, and yeah, definitely you need to download Expo. If you don't in your emulator, if you don't know, if you don't download your Expo, don't try to worry about it. This machine or this command prompt automatically download Expo into your system as well, so you don't have to worry too much about it. Okay, so just go with the flow, and let me just comment little bit. Okay, you can see Android building JavaScript and all those functions. So it will just processing the Android building stuff into the JavaScript building so that we can use it. Now you can see Android building is completed, and now open up and app.js, just cut it, open up app.js, start working on your application. So now here we see it, but right now we are just deleting it and just saying that I'm learning, okay, I'm learning React native. I just misspell it. Okay, I'm just learning React native, and just save it. Once you save it, it will be automatically refreshed, and you can see I'm learning a React native. Well, there are a couple of more properties are actually going to be presented inside it, and inside the next video we will talk about it. So don't worry, just go with, just be with me. Okay. It literally easiest step that you ever seen. All right.